Hello everyone, this is NathanGamerPlays. I am a variety RPG streamer. I stream from Monday to Sunday with 2 days off at 7 p.m. CET. And the reason I stream is because I love to build amazing...
Welcome! Thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, the honor's mine. So let's go ahead and start with your username, how long you've been streaming on Twitch, if you're an affiliate and partner, and then also your average viewers and current followers.
Of course. Hello, everybody. My name is NathanGamerPlays, and I am an affiliate on Twitch. I have been streaming in total of 3 years, and I have also been affiliate for about 2 years and a half, because I hit my 3rd year affiliation on the 25th of April this year, actually. And basically, I average of 5.8 views, and I also have 1.75k followers on Twitch.
Nice, congrats, that's huge. So how do you analyze your data and what do you do with that?
So the way that I use Twitch Analytics website to analyze the data. And basically the way that I incorporate that data is that it gives me all the information regarding the people, where they are from, the time zones as well. That really makes a huge impact. And it also gives me an idea what kind of games they enjoy the most. So with that information, I'd like to figure out what works best for me and what kind of games also people really enjoy. And I use that to make really creative streams that people will enjoy the most.
I love that. So what strategies do you use in order to engage with your audience, whether that's on Twitch or social media?
So in my case, I love to use channel points a lot in Twitch. I like to come up with really creative, interactive channel points. I also have channel points that allows the viewers to interact with my streams a lot. For example, they can interact with my game, they can interact with my VTuber. And also, the way that I basically engage is I love to ask questions as well about what they like. For example, if they have a favorite game or they have been doing something throughout the day, maybe they have been cooking or doing something other than that. And I just like to basically build on that conversation. And that's basically how I open up to start talking about what people love.
Yeah, that's huge. I love that. What are your go live notifications and what works?
So for my go live notifications, I love to add like something silly to basically attract people to come to my stream. So when I mention, for example, what kind of game I'm gonna play, I like to add that to my go live notification, and also add something as a humorous joke, because a lot of people will get the idea that's like, oh, this guy really has that level of energy and you know, characteristic. And I feel like that actually attracts a lot of people to stop by, especially when I also mention, for example, I'm doing a special event like charities or even like collab streams. So definitely like to add a little bit of more like a bit of like hype to the live notifications to actually attract people.
How do you adapt to social media algorithm changes?
So in my case, the way that I adapt for YouTube in this case, I basically use an extension called VividIQ. And what I like about these kind of extensions is that it gives you a much more in-depth information about what is working on your channel. For example, it gives you like even the time periods when you upload your videos. It also gives you an idea what kind of titles you can put on your YouTube. So for example, if people were to find your video, how are they going to search your videos? And VividIQ basically helps you with providing you the best kind of information that you can put on your videos.
What tags work best for you and your channel?
So the tags that works for me the most are autism. In my case, I like to use the Envtuber tag as well, because a lot of people out there, they love to get to know whether you're a VTuber or not. And I also love to use the community focus tag so that people know that I'm all about focusing mostly on the community and providing my full energy on the community itself. So yeah, that is the text I love to use.
I love that. How do you get creative and stand out from the rest?
So I love to really voice act the characters when I'm playing a game. So any game that I play, especially if it's an RPG game, I just like to really dive into the story and really just pretend that I am the character in the story. And at the same time, I love to also try to apply a little sense of humor when playing games. For example, there's like a funny moment happening in a game. I love to just basically make a joke and, and hoping that people will actually like the joke and laugh. So it's truly like something like that I really love to share to people, and also share my love and passion towards my voice. Because since I am a VTuber and people can't really see your face, I like to express my feelings towards games throughout my voice.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. So how do you make friends with other content creators?
So the way that I love to make friends is I love to ask what their favorite thing is. Or in this case, if I see that they're playing a game that I like to play, I like to ask them a simple like, what do you like about this game? Or what encouraged you to play this game? Or even just ask, how is your day? And just go from there and start building the conversation slowly. But one thing I really helps a lot for like making friends, in my opinion, is finding something that the person really likes and trying to see that it is something that you also like at the same time, and it helps you to really talk about it more, and truly helps a lot.
Totally. So my last question is, think back to when you started streaming to where you are right now. What's something that kind of really changed it all?
So when I started streaming, I used to be a horror-only streamer. I was not an RPG streamer. And basically from there, I started experimenting what works best for me. And from there, I started getting so much in love with RPG games that I started to implementing different kinds of categories of game and see which one I enjoyed the most and which one actually started attracting a lot of attraction to those games. And from there, I started to stick to that specific genre. And usually I used to do maybe 3 games from the entire week. So I stream from Monday to Friday, I play 3 games. But then I decided that since there was too many games and sometimes it can be a little bit confusing as well, I decided to stick to one game and finish that game. And I also like to implement a community day where I get to play any game with the people out there, and they have a full opportunity to interact with you. So the more I give the community the control to interact with me, whether if it's a multiplayer game or even a channel point. For example, I use an extension called Dixper, and it's basically crowd control that a lot of people love to use, and they can basically interact with your game and yourself. And basically that's how a lot of people really enjoy these community nights, because they get to interact with you at the very, very most they can.
Yeah. Well, that was my last question. Do you have any final thoughts, or are you feeling pretty good?
Basically, I'm feeling all well.
Perfect.
I also had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Good. Yay. I'm glad. Thank you so much for taking the time. It really was my honor.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yeah. All right. We're going to say goodbye to YouTube, and then I'll talk to you right after. Okay?
Sounds awesome.
All right.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, YouTube.